Crime does not pay.
All right, Williams, we're coming in.
Well, come on in, blast you. I can't stop you now. You broke my arm, that's what.
Foreman Williams, you're under arrest. Charged with forgery, resisting officers of the law, and murder.
Oh, murder, is it? Who did I murder, huh? You got a copper stilicti?
You'll find out in due time. All right, get off that floor now and come along.
I demand proper medical attention. You can't prove no murder, you can't. Because you ain't got any copper stilicti. No body of the crime.
In the interest of good citizenship and law enforcement, we present Crime Does Not Pay, based on the famous Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer series of short subjects. In just a moment, you will hear Crime, featuring Parker Fennelly. There's little doubt that one of the major motives, if not the major motive back of crime, is greed. For instance, Norman Williams was a fairly prosperous farmer in a western state at the turn of the century. But Williams, deep in his heart, wanted far more than he had, and didn't particularly care how he obtained it. His neighbors and the good people of the town nearby thought of Williams as another ordinary, decent citizen. That's how it happened that Ted Curtis, the owner and proprietor of Curtis Livery Stable, barely gave the matter a second thought the stormy night when Norman Williams turned up at the door of his establishment.
Men could drown out here.
All right. What's on your mind? Norman Williams. What you doing out on a night like this?
No time for talk, Curtis. My horse took it into his fool head to bolt on account of the thunder. Will you rent me a rig?
You ought to be putting up at the hotel.
Will you lend me a rig? I'm getting home tonight, storm or no storm.
Oh, all right, take it easy. No cause for temper. But inside, you can have the buckboard. That's good enough for a night like this. And give me a hand while I harness up for you. There you are, Williams. That'll be $5, payable now.
I'll give you $2.
You want to get home tonight? I'm risking the horse and the buckboard. $5.
$2.50.
Settle for $3.
Here's your $3.
Yeah.
Now let me get out of here.
Still don't see why you had to have a rig. Take it easy now. Take it easy. Road's probably pretty bad out your way.
I'm driving here. Get up.
And don't use that whip touching your head, sir.
Nosy Parker, that one. Oh, there. Ho. Put up. All right, ladies. Climb aboard, and here we go.
Thank you so much, Mr. Williams.
Why, think nothing of it, ladies.
You've gone to a deal of trouble for us. Wasn't necessary, really.
Williams, you didn't say you had somebody out there with you?
All set, ladies? Get up. Get on.
Who is that, Mr. Williams?
Oh, just the livery stable fella. He's a busybody. Wants to know everything.
I must say, Mr. Williams, you've been to a deal of trouble for two folks you never saw before they came off the train tonight.
Well, you're going to be my neighbors, ain't you? Least I can do is fetch you to your house, night like this.
We could have stayed at the hotel.
Ah, that old flea bag. Tom Palmer, he owns that. Spends more time being county clerk. And the hotel shows it, too.
Is it far to our place, Mr. Williams?
Why, just up the road a piece. About a mile past my... Easy, boy. Whoa.
Now, we Samuel was here.
Yeah, who's he?
My brother.
But, like you said, your father left you the homestead, huh?
That's right, Mr. Williams. You say something, Mr. Williams?
No, I was just thinking. Ain't much of a son and a brother to let his ma and his sister travel way out west all by themselves.
Oh, Stanley's a good boy. But we couldn't afford but 2 tickets and still have enough left for incidental.
Oh, there. City boy, city. Oh.
Will we make it to our place, Mr. Williams? It's considerable out of your way, too. You're mighty nice to take such trouble.
Why, matter of fact, ladies, if you wouldn't mind my hospitality, I'd be glad to put you up at my place tonight and take you over to yours in the morning.
Oh, that'd be just more trouble. Or less, Ma. Well, Alma's probably right, Mr. Williams. We'll be happy to accept your offer. I must say, Mr. Williams, you make a mighty good cup of coffee.
Thank you, ma'am.
You've got a nice place here, Mr. Williams.
Well, all you've seen of it, Miss Johnson, is the kitchen. And with burlap bags all over the floor on account of the wet.
Shows you're neat, Mr. Williams.
Well, I scratched what I've got out of the dirt. You know, this is rough country out here. Soil's none too good either.
We heard it was very fertile.
Yeah? Then you heard wrong. It's a back-breaking job getting a living here. Nothing for a couple of women. Now, unless you sell the place.
But if the land's bad, who'll buy?
I would. Seeing as how you're my neighbors and all.
What kind of a price, Mr. Williams?
Oh, I couldn't give you much. 50 cents an acre, maybe?
It's not much. Hardly pay our fare back home. Aren't you in an awful hurry to buy our place, Mr. Williams?
Just a friendly offer, Miss Johnson.
Maybe we should consider it, Alma. It's my land and I'm not selling. Not until I see it, anyhow.
Well, nobody else will buy. And if you wait, my offer goes down to 2 bits an acre.
You're trying to force a sale, Mr. Williams. All this hospitality is nothing but a come-on.
I'm telling you to sell. You understand?
Alma, please. And I won't sell.
Yeah.
What are you writing?
Writing a bill of sale. That's good as a deed anytime. From you to me for your homestead.
I told you, Mr. Williams, I'm not selling my land.
And I say you are. Now, sign your name. Right there.
Oh, don't be frightened, Mother. This nasty old man doesn't scare me.
I ain't worried about you, young lady. I can take care of you, all right. But you might be worried about your mother.
You wouldn't dare touch us.
No? Who's to stop me? How do you like this?
Oh! You killed her.
Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. I just knocked her out, like I would a goat before I cut its throat.
No, that knife.
Will you sell that land?
No, you can't make me sell it. And don't you touch my mother. It's not the land. There's something on it.
Sure. But not on it. Under it. Oil. And I'm the only one that knows.
What are you doing with my mother? Let go of her hair. Stop it.
I'm just putting her over on the burlap. I wouldn't want to mess up my kitchen. Now, are you selling?
You wouldn't dare kill my mother.
What do I care? Nobody knows who you are or where you come from. Your brother, he ain't got the money to get here. And I can forge your name to the bill of sale just as easy as not. Now, sign it. Sign it.
I can't. Don't make me. Don't force me to. It's all we've got, please. Oh, stop. Let my mother alone.
Just you watch.
Why didn't they answer? What's happened? Did Alma marry? Did my mother marry again? Are they in trouble? 4 years. Long time. long time. Get a shovel. Get a shovel.
Wake up. Wake up. Come on, wake up. What's that? Get a shovel. Get a shovel. You are a sound sleeper, son.
Oh, you. Are we almost there, conductor?
I never saw anybody sleep like you do in these hard seats. Hey, what's all this about a shovel?
I don't know. Must have been dreaming. Goes kind of like the wheels, doesn't it? Get a shovel, get a shovel. Funny. How much more time, son?
3-4 minutes, we'll be in. Better get your bag out the platform. This is just a flag stop, you know, and he's blown for the crossing now. Come along, son. Beats me why anybody wants to come to this town in the first place.
Excuse me, sir. Are you Mr. Curtis?
Yeah, I am. Why?
My name is Johnson, Stanley Johnson.
You a drummer?
No, I'm not selling anything.
What then?
I'm looking for some information. A man at the station said you know everybody here about me.
Well, I guess I do. Hand feed business, sides the stable. You looking for somebody?
Yes, my mother and my sister, Sarah and Alma Johnson.
Nobody's with that name around here.
But there must be.
If I don't know them, they ain't here.
But they came here 4 years ago. My father left them some land.
Around here, you say?
Yes. I bought their train tickets myself.
What land?
I believe it was called the Swenson Homestead.
Norman Williams has that land. Filed a deed on it 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah, there was oil on it. Petered out after a while, but Williams turned himself a nice penny while it lasted.
4 years ago? Mr. Curtis, you're sure there never were any women named Johnson out here?
Huh?
My mother was a small woman. Gray hair, blue eyes. But my sister was tall and very strong.
Say, now wait a minute.
Then you did know them?
They're not so fast, son, but I do recollect one night they had a bad storm. Seems like one 4 years ago, though.
Go on, Mr. Curtis, go on.
Well, Norm Williams got me out of bed, said his horse bolted. I had my buckboard. I remember he must have wanted it bad. He paid $3. Old job went weighs more than $1.50. He drove out in a hurry. I remember now. I saw him the light of my lantern and the lightning, and he picked up 2 women who were waiting in the road for him.
Were they named Johnson?
Well, I don't know. I never saw him again. One was short, another was tall. I guess I remember because I thought at the time it was kind of funny, him paying all that money and letting the women stand out there in the rain.
Mr. Curtis, would you rent me a rig and give me directions to the old Swenson Homestead?
I'll drive you out there myself and charge you only $2.
It's a deal. And could we take along a shovel?
Sure. Huh? What for?
Just a hunch. Something I thought of on the train.
I don't know what you think you'll find, son. You sure do keep it that digging. How far down do you think you are?
Maybe 4 feet. Hey, look at this.
It ain't nothing but an old burlap bag.
Yeah, I know. But look at it.
Huh? Looks like somebody's been butchering a cow.
So you think it's blood, too?
For sure. Beef blood.
Are these animal hairs, Mr. Curtis?
Well, sure must have been a gray-haired cow with long hair, Mr. Johnson. Hey, you! What are you doing on my land? Wait a minute.
Don't tell him my name.
Curtis! What's this all about? Now, you got no cause to be sore, Norman Williams. Just this here young fella.
I've been demonstrating a new shovel to Mr. Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah? Curtis has got plenty of his own land to dig on. You're lying.
I resent that, sir.
And I say get. You're trespassing here. Now get before I use my shotgun on you.
Now, you got no cause,
I don't know what you're after, Curtis. But ever since you've been made deputy sheriff, you're just too blame nosy.
Yeah.
Now you get off my land, both of you.
Yeah, he's within his rights. Let's go.
Yes, of course.
Next time I find you here, I won't be firing over your head.
Blame fool's going to get into trouble with that temper over here one of these days. Yeah.
He's in trouble now. But he doesn't know it yet.
That's up. He's within his rights. No warrant, so we were trespassing.
But I've got the burlap. Mr. Curtis, you're driving me straight to your district attorney.
bag safely under the seat of Stanley Johnson and Ted Curtis drove to the county seat. The deputy sheriff brought them in to see the district attorney quickly. That gentleman listened to the story as Stanley told it, and then stated flatly,
Curtis, if you weren't here to vouch for Johnson's story, I'd think he was crazy. Why, I've known Norman Williams all my life. He's a respected citizen and well off since he struck that pool of oil.
Yeah, it happened, sir, just like the young man said.
May I ask a question?
Go right ahead.
Do you remember any of the details of Williams getting title to the Swenson homestead?
Well, nothing much. He filed a bill of sale in place of deed, if I remember correctly.
Did anybody ever suspect there was oil hereabouts?
Oh, from time to time there's been a little. They had a well going over on the Myers place about 10 years ago, and another on the Koroskis.
How did they find those sources?
Well, I remember about Joe Meyer. He was sinking a well for water, and he got oil.
Any surface indication?
Well, sometimes a well or water hole will show an oily surface.
Could Williams have noticed that on the Swenson property?
He might have. Roamed it pretty freely up until the time he bought it.
Right after he got it, he was pretty busy, though. He had a big brush fire going there one day. About 4 years ago, too, that was.
Brush fire?
Well, now, don't go thinking about murder again, son.
I'm sorry. After all, they were my mother and sister, you know.
Young fella, you seem pretty positive about all this.
Well, maybe there isn't any evidence. But if it's all right with you, I'd like to examine that bill of sale. After all, I suppose if she is dead, I'm my sister's heir.
I remember it perfectly. 4 years back. Seemed a little irregular, but perfectly legal. Yeah, here it is. A letter, you see. Dear Mr. Williams, carrying out our agreement, this letter will advise all and sundry that the undersigned, for proper consideration, sells to you with all right and title to tract known as the Swenson Homestead, of which I am a sole owner of record. Very truly yours, Alma Johnson.
May I see that, Mr. Palmer?
Sure can. There's my stamp on it, registered. County Clerk, Herkimer County.
I see that. But, gentlemen, as heaven is my witness, this is not my sister's handwriting.
What? You suggesting forgery, Mr. Johnson?
I know it. That land was all my mother and sister had in the world. They'd never sell it without consulting me first. And I know Alma's handwriting as I know my own.
I see. Would you tell that to a grand jury, Mr. Johnson?
I tell them a lot more. I tell them Williams murdered my mother and my sister.
Oh, easy, son. Easy now. You'd have a hard time proving that.
Why? There's blood and hair in that burlap bag.
We don't even know if it's human blood, much less your family's.
Then I say find out. Make tests. I know I won't rest until the man who killed Alma, my mother, is made to pay for his crime.
Norm Williams? You home?
What get me?
Williams, you in there? Sheriff and me would like to talk to you.
I don't want no visitors today. Come back tomorrow.
Sorry, Williams. We gotta see you now.
Come on out, Williams.
Oh, we'll come in.
You don't come on my property, Ted Curtis. I got a warrant.
We have a warrant.
Yeah. Let's see you serve it, Sheriff.
All right, Williams. You're under arrest.
Hey, come and arrest me. My house, will they? No lawmen will get in here. Oh.
All right, Williams. We're coming in.
Come on, Blackie. I can't stop you now. You broke my arm, that's what.
Norman Williams, you're under arrest. Charged with forgery, resisting officers of the law, and murder.
Oh, murder, is it? Who did I murder, huh? You got a corpus delicti?
You'll find out in due time. All right, get off that floor now and come along.
I demand proper medical attention. You can't prove no murder, you can't. You ain't got any corpus delicti. No body of the crime.
Mr. Johnson, you're under oath. You're certain that your mother and sister came to this town to take possession of the property known as the Swenson Homestead?
I'm positive, sir. My father acquired the property years ago. He willed it to my sister. My mother and sister came here to live until such time as I could join them. I never saw them again.
Mr. Curtis, the night of that storm 4 years ago, did you see anyone besides Mr. Williams when you rented him the buckboard?
And I didn't know 'em, sir, but I did see 2 women by the light of my lantern and the flash of lightning. One was short and elderly, and the other one
Now then, Dr. Sims, are you an expert on blood analysis?
I am, sir.
You conducted on the blood on the burlap bag marked Exhibit A for the state.
I did.
And what did you find?
I found it to be human blood beyond any doubt.
Did it take a large amount of blood to make that stain?
No one could lose that much blood either.
Dr. Sims, please answer the next question carefully. We're attempting to set a precedent in this case, as the state has conceded that no actual corpus delicti has been found. Dr. Sims, about the gray hairs found on that burlap bag.
They are human hairs, sir.
Yes, and doctor, did they come from the head of a living or dead person?
The roots are still in the microscope. Hair from a corpse, sir, never has the roots attached.
Then, as an expert witness, Dr. Sims, what are your conclusions?
That there is evidence of a corpus delicti, even though none has been found. Someone was alive on the defendant's premises, and that someone was killed before he or she left.
Mr. Williams, answer me this. Did you know the people you are accused of murdering? And did you murder them?
I never saw him. I never killed no one. And nobody can prove that I did. But this county is going to pay through the nose for my broken arm.
It is our contention, precedent-setting though it is, that through the brilliant microscopic analysis of Dr. Hannah Sims, we have proven that someone was murdered, and by this defendant. True, as my learned colleague has emphasized so often, there is no actual corpus delicti. But we have evidence that one did exist, which was later destroyed in a certain brush fire on the defendant's property, if in no other way. On this evidence, we ask that your very...
Mr. Foreman, has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, sir.
And what is your verdict?
We find the defendant guilty of murder in the first degree, and so say we all. You can't do this. You can't. I'll appeal to every court in the state. There wasn't no corpus. No corpus. You can't convict without a corpus. You can't convict without a corpus.
Crime does not pay.
Now, here in person is Parker Fennelly.
The case of Norman Williams, as you heard it, is one of the famous cases in legal history. As might have been expected, his conviction was appealed all the way to the highest court of his state, and there it was upheld. And it's interesting to note that this case was a prime legal point in the conviction of Bruno Richard Hauptmann for the murder of the Lindbergh baby. However, to me, it's even more interesting that the wheels of the law were set in motion in this case by a plain citizen, a young man very much like ourselves, who refused to believe that his mother and sister had merely disappeared. Once the law began to move, it never stopped. The truth had been proven in open court, demonstrating once again that crime does not pay.
Thank you, Parker Fennelly. Crime Does Not Pay is written by Ira Marion and directed by Mark D. Loeb, with music composed and conducted by John Gart. Technical advisor is Burton D. Turtis. The events, characters, and names used in the story you've just heard are fictitious. Any similarity is purely coincidental.
I see.
So that's where Pig Eye was heading. Who's that he's talking to?
Hey, you see that?
Looked like the sun on Pig's knife. Nah, he wouldn't. Not in broad daylight.
But he did. The guy's lying there. Let's clear him out of here, Joey. There'll be cops in a minute.
Pig Eye's got guts, that's why. Imagine slicing a joint right in the street in daylight.
Are you coming, or do I have to scram alone?
I was just thinking. Something I was reading yesterday. Tell me not in mournful numbers. Life is just an empty, something.
It ain't numbers will be mournful if you don't scram with me. And now, here? Now, let's go, Joey. Let's go. That power car ain't empty. The law's riding in it.
Yeah, okay. How's that lousy thing go again? Life is real and ain't it? And, something ain't it gold.
In the interest of good citizenship and law enforcement, we present Crime Does Not Pay, based on the famous Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer series of short subjects. In just a moment, you will hear Between the Dark and the Daylight, starring Lionel Sander. Now, Crime Does Not Pay, starring Lionel Sander as Joey the Poet Barrows in Between the Dark and the Daylight. The accepted word for slums is darkness. Down there at the bottom of our great cities, along the ragged edges of our farmlands, the light of hope is almost unknown. But sometimes strange gleams do pierce that darkness. Joey Barrows was touched by such a stray gleam of light. That's why they called him the Poet. Joey the Poet. Joey and his co-workers, Pig Eye Watts and Bags King, who was Joey's special pal, hung out, as the expression is, in the back room of a certain pool parlor just outside the office inhabited by Numbers Lane. There the boys followed their inclinations. For instance, Pig Eye and Bags liked games of chance.
Not with 7. In the pig's eye, you do.
Yeah, see?
Okay, so I got 5, so I take you anyway.
Ah, nuts to this. Two-handed ain't worth the trouble of dealing. Hey, Joey, want to take a hand? Hey, Joey.
Hey, Poet, your pal is talking to you.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. What's on your mind, Bags?
You want to get dealt in, I'm asking you.
Nah, who cares about cards when you got stuff like this? Give a listen and learn something. This has got real class. This is the forest primeval, the murmuring pines in the hemlocks, bearded with moss and endowments green, indistinct.
Who's that, Uncle on the corner? He's got a beard and his clothes are so old they're all green.
Shut up and listen like I told you.
Yeah, sure, Gene, sure. Make with the poetry. You don't mind if I deal myself a hand of Canfield meantime, do you? Go on, Joey. Sounds kind of pretty. Da-dum, da-da-dum, da-dum, dum-dum. Yeah, dum-dum. How true, how true. Also screwy. Go ahead, Joey.
In the twilight, stands like a druid of elves, with voices sad and prophetic.
Joey, you should excuse the interruption, but what's that there, druid of elves?
Oh, it's it's like a tree, kind of, I guess. How should I know? But it sounds awful pretty.
Yeah, pretty lousy. And what's the name of that there poetry?
Evangeline, it says here. Or A Tale of a Caddy.
Didn't the fellow what wrote it make up his mind?
I don't know. I didn't get that far yet.
Evangeline. Yeah, sounds like I heard it someplace. Oh, yeah. There's a joint over on 2nd Street. Belongs to the Salvation Army.
What was you doing with the Salvation Army?
Just passing by, Pig Eye. I never went in a joint, not me.
Oh, that's okay.
Hey, guy, come in here.
Check, boys.
Look out for them words, Joey. Someday they're going to jump right up and bite you.
Nuts, they're him. Hey, what do you suppose made Numbers so sore? Pig Eye, come in here.
Who knows?
I'd like to get to do a job like Pig Eye gets sometime. All we do is sit, and then go out, pick up the dough, and come back and sit. Boy, could I operate with a chopper.
Forget it, Joey. Could be interesting, though. I was listening to Pig Eye. slip a character a nice pick right, you don't make a sound. Ba-ba-ba-boom. Dead.
Yeah. A pick artist's got to be good. Real good.
Anyhow, you get lots of time this way. Time for poetry, huh, Joey?
Yeah. Hey, want to hear some more?
No more trees, though, huh?
Oh, I got another one. The book's full of them. Here. This may be kind of cute. Between the dark and the daylight, when the night is beginning to lower, comes a pause in a day's occupation that is known as the children's hour.
Hey, that don't rhyme, hey. Lower don't rhyme with hour.
Yeah, does sound funny. Oh, well, guys entitled to slip once in a while. I hear in the chamber above me the patter of little feet.
How'd you make out, big guy? Got a job to do.
Hey, can we come?
In the pig's eye, you can.
How do you like that? Come on, Bags.
Come on, where, Joey?
We're tailing Pig Eye.
Hey, numbers ain't gonna like this.
What'll numbers know? It's almost time to go pick up the tank anyhow. We can tail Pig Eye and then go make the route.
Well, okay if you say so, Joey.
What are you laughing at?
I was just thinking. You and your forests with beards. Only lumber around here is in their pool cues.
That Pig Eye, he's a cinch to tail. Don't even look behind him. Like he owns the street.
He does, too. Nobody around here tangles with Pig Eye.
This is kind of on a border, ain't it?
What border? With Canada?
Nah, you dope. With Slips Lewis territory.
Oh, yeah. Just about. Hey, Joe, you see what I see?
Oh, so that's where Pig Eye was heading. Who's that he's talking to?
Hey, you see that?
Looked like the sun on Pig's shift. Nah, he wouldn't. Not in broad daylight.
Well, he did. The guy's lying there. Hey, let's scram out of here, Joey. There'll be cops in a minute.
Pig Eye's got guts, that's what. Imagine slicing a church right in the street in daylight.
Are you coming, or do I have to scram alone?
I was just thinking. Something I was reading yesterday. Tell me not in mournful numbers. Life is just an empty something.
It ain't numbers will be mournful if you don't scram with me, and now, here? Now! Let's go, Joey, let's go! That power car ain't empty, the law's riding in it.
Yeah, okay. How does that lousy thing go again? Life is real and earnest, and something ain't gold. Hi, Benny.
Aye.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Anybody riding 568?
Not today. Kid from high school had it yesterday.
Yesterday ain't today. How much?
Today?
What else?
$22.46.
That's all?
That's all.
The numbers ain't gonna like this. You used to pay off $100 a day at least.
Yeah, that was before Slips Lewis started moving in.
Way over here?
Way over here.
So that's it. Muscling in, is he? I'll see about that.
You'll see about what?
Poet. Yeah, what do you mean with that poet? Just you leave it to pal Joey here. I'm gonna twist Slip's nose till he hollers.
You and who else? You bringing in hoods from out of town?
I don't waste good money when we got an organization, see? I'll take care of Slips myself personally when I'm ready. And you keep operating on that line, see?
Yeah, sure. And finishing the barrel of cement.
Don't you worry. I always take care of my boys.
What with? A tombstone with poetry on it?
You sell the numbers, see? We'll take care of the rest. That's that. See you tomorrow. We'll let you know where and when. Numbers, here's the pickup. Everything up to scratch except Benny's territory.
Yeah, what's wrong over there?
He's down to half his usual take. Says Slips is muscling in. I told him not to worry. We'd take care of it.
We already did, didn't we, Pig Eye? Yeah, Slips got his warning an hour ago. Pig took care of one of his boys right on the corner. Broad daylight.
Oh, yeah.
What do you know about it?
Well, it's in the papers already. It's in the papers and everything.
What do you know, huh? Good work, Pig. You did real good. Now every runner in town will know who's boss. What? Oh, you Bag. Yeah, me. Here it is, boss. Not a winner in the territory. But the take ain't so good. Yeah, it'll be better tomorrow. And I'll see you, boy.
But, boss, and you gonna do nothing?
I've already done it. And 2 territories don't worry me none. Not the penny ante kind you collect from. I'll see you tomorrow, boy.
You don't worry about nothing.
Don't you get any gray hairs now. I know Joey won't. He could always read poetry.
So what? So just because you never got past the 6th grade, I gotta be a dope and not improve myself.
Improve yourself. Get him fast. Yeah, I know. But poetry is educational. What, that kind? Now you take limericks. There was an old lady from Wheeling.
Nuts to that. I got something here. Here. Under a spreading chestnut tree, the village smitey stands. To smite the mighty man is he, with large and sinewy hands.
You think it slips, Lewis?
You ain't got no respect. That's your trouble. No respect for nothing.
Not for you, poet.
Is that so?
Yes, so want to do something about it?
I'll do plenty.
What do you do? Read more lousy
I'll
poetry?
take slips, Lewis. That's what. I'll show you who's big around here.
Joey, cut it out, Joey. You take slips? Well, you don't even pack a piece.
Well, I thought it's for us collectors. You know that we ain't allowed us. Wait a minute. I'll show you.
Keep out of numbers desk.
Got it.
Hey, Joey, what are you going to do with that rod?
I'm going to do like I said. I'm going to go out and take slips, Lewis, personal. Lewis, here I come.
In just a moment, Crime Does Not Pay will continue with Between the Dark and the Daylight. Now we continue with Crime Does Not Pay, starring Lionel Stander as Joey the Poet Barrows in Between the Dark and the Daylight. Joey proceeded to be as good as his word. With the gun he had taken from Number's desk in his pocket, he made his way straight to the headquarters of Slips Lewis. There in the anteroom, he found Slips' henchman, Jack the Newsie.
Hey, where'd you learn manners? Don't you knock on doors? You'll embarrass yourself doing this someday.
Save it, Crumb. Where's your boss?
And whom shall I say is... Wait a minute. Me a crumb?
Never mind the routine, fat boy. Where's Slips? Behind that door?
What's it to you?
Never mind, wise guy. I'll find out for myself. And keep your hands on the desk. I'm healed.
Well, I'll be a monkey.
You Slips, Lewis?
Who wants to know?
I do. Are you, ain't you?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Let's roll.
That's a hot one. You trying to snatch me? You think the Newsie's gonna let you?
I already took care of him.
I didn't hear no shooting.
He'll keep. Let's go, big shot.
If I refuse?
Feet first to a slab in the morgue. Now move.
Boy, you get something all right. You want to work for me?
I wait for Numbers Lane. I said move.
Now it begins to make sense. Okay, I'll play. Open the door.
You open it. You go first. And tell your fat newsboy friend if he lifts a finger, you get it right in the kidneys. Go on, open the door. Tell him.
Son, you sure got talent.
Have I? Thanks. None of that. Keep your hands outside your suit. Open the door. Start talking.
Right. Stay where you are, Newsie.
Yeah, but, boss, this pigeon's all alone.
You move, he says, and I get in the kidneys. I like my kidneys. Stay where you are.
Yeah, boss.
My friend and I here are going visiting. The Numbers Lanes joint. If I'm not back in half an hour, come looking for me.
Yeah, gotcha, boss.
Keep going. No stopping at the desk.
And 5 to 2 are the odds, Newsie, that this bright lad will be working for us by the time I get back.
Straight ahead, Slips. The door in the back.
Nice layout you got here.
Oh, Numbers and me, we got it all figured neat.
Including...
Oh!
Enjoyed your trip, jerk. Now give me the gun.
Don't shoot me. Don't shoot.
I never do my own killing. You said this door. Hey, you in there, Numbers?
This is Slips talking, and I got a gun they took away from your goon here.
Yeah, what goon?
Your boy you sent after me. Now get this, Numbers. I'm taking over in this town, see? The policy game is mine. So leave my boys alone and you'll live longer. That's all.
You won't get away with it, Slip.
Don't try coming out, Numbers. Not you or anybody. I'm leaving here with my back to the street, and I'll open up the first head I see. Not try anything stupid, or you'll get it where it hurts most. And here's your rod. I don't need it.
Get that dirty chiseler was the last thing I ever do.
Come in here, Port.
Right with you, Port. Just let me get the gun. Well, I brought him here, didn't I?
Oh, you stupid jackass. Put down that gun.
Okay, Port.
Yeah, you brought him here. Half an hour from now, our crowd will be the laughing stock of this town. Slips Lewis is here and walked out without a scratch.
Gee, I never thought about it like that, Numbers.
Of course you never thought. What do you got to think with? Poetry? Sit down. Down up there in the corner. Bags, take the gun.
Yes, boss.
Now stand over him. He lifts a hand or opens his mouth, give it to him. Right in the belly. You got that?
Yes, boss. Sorry, Jones.
Okay, baby.
That's it, shut up!
Yeah.
Now then, Pig Eye. What are we gonna do with this character?
It's up to you, Numbers. Whatever you say.
Should, I let him live?
After what he'd done, practically double-crossing us in a pig's eye.
Right. How?
The rope, boss.
Hey, shut up, I said! No, not the rope. That takes an artist, and what slips on the loose, I need you with me, Pig.
Ice pick, dump him in the river, anything you say, Numbers.
I'll tell you what. Over to the lake. You know, there's a spot, the big rock. One good shot and he falls in. The current will take him right under that rock. That's what Jersey Jackson got. And he never came up.
It sounds good. Who does it?
Who else?
Yeah. Who else?
No, not me. I never kill nobody. Joey's my pal.
You know the rules, Bags. When a trigger man goes, his best pal always does the job. Okay. Joey Boy tried to be a trigger man, and you're his pal. Take care of it. With the gun you're holding. And do it tonight.
Much further, Bags? See, my feet are hurting me something fierce.
Mine, too. I'll have to walk back.
Sit down a minute, Bags, will you?
What for?
We're still pals, Bags. Let's talk. For the last time.
Well, okay, I guess. The grass is kind of soft, ain't it?
Grass always is, I suppose. It's a funny thing about grass. I guess maybe that's why them poets, the real ones, they always write about it. Now, one fellow wrote a whole book. I seen it once in the window of a bookstore. Leaves of Grass, he called it. Funny. Said on the cover the fellow was born in Brooklyn. Do you think they got any grass in Brooklyn?
Who knows? Maybe. They got everything else.
Well, never find out now.
Why'd you try it, Joey? Why?
I don't know. Maybe I was tired of being stepped on. A fella's got to break out sometimes.
Now I gotta... Well, I gotta. Why'd you do this to me, Joey? We always been pals.
Do you really got it, Bags?
Of course I gotta.
Maybe. Maybe not. Numbers said the bodies don't ever come up. They disappear. Get it? They disappear.
Hey, look, if I go back and the gun ain't been fired...
You could fire it. Out over the lake. I could take it on the land, maybe. And disappear.
If they ever find out, I'm done, Joey.
I'm your pal, Bags. Your pal.
Yeah, sure, but...
Look, if they ever find out, I'm done, too. Get it?
You make it sound okay.
Look, Bags, by now we would have been to the rock. If we're going to do it my way, we got to move fast.
It's an awful chance, Joey. You sure you'll get out of sight?
And how? It's a deal, pal.
It's a deal.
Good. Now fire the gun.
Fire it?
Not at me, dope. Over the lake. Okay. Now beat it back to Numbers and tell him I disappeared. And you won't be lying, Bags. You sure won't be lying.
Okay, fella, what's in your mind?
I want to talk to somebody. The desk sergeant said that in here I could talk to somebody.
Okay, you're in. Start talking.
I gotta know who I'm talking to.
You're choosy, aren't you? I'm Dominic, Sergeant, Bracket Squad. While we're being formal, who are you?
I'm Joseph P. Barrows.
Never heard of you.
Well, the bunch call me the poet. See, I got a book.
Look, poet, I never heard of you. What are you trying to tell me?
I used to work for Numbers Lane.
You what?
Yeah. I was a collector, me and Bags King. We were the collectors.
You know what you're doing coming in here? You're dead, boy, and you haven't got sense enough to lie down.
I know. I smashed Slips Lewis, only got away. So Numbers told Bags to whack me out, but I talked Bags out of knocking me off. Look, Sergeant, before I say anything, you gotta promise me that Bags gets a break. He's my pal. He never did no more than I done. And he's a witness, too.
Witness? To what?
Me and Bags, we followed Pig Eye one day.
Big Eye what? Numbers, Trigger Man?
Yeah, that's him. We watched him. Take care of one of the Slips boys over in the corner of Jackson and West. Right in front of the candy store.
Yeah, I remember that. Not long ago. Well, keep talking.
Nah. You didn't promise me about Bags yet.
Okay, I promise. If he turns state's evidence like you're doing, he'll get off easy. Now go on. Keep talking.
We seen that killing. And we know that Numbers ordered it. We know lots of things, just from hanging around.
Hold it. This is the whole operation, it looks like. I gotta call the DA on this first.
The DA?
You got nothing to worry about. Boy, are we going to protect you. You said the pool hall at Morton and Chalmers, Barrows?
Yeah, but I still don't see what you made me come along for.
I told you, when we raid a joint, we have to take everybody, and they give phony names to point out the ones we want. Save an awful lot of time. Driver, slow down. We'll walk from the corner. All right, let's walk, Barrows. Get out, man. I know mobs. Quiet. You sure they'll be in there now?
Oh, sure. This time of day, they're counting the take.
The take. Pennies from kids, dollars that ought to pay the rent. All right, Barrows. No monkey business now.
I told you, Sergeant. And you heard me tell the district attorney, too. I want to get Numbers, that's all.
Right. In we go.
That's the door, straight and back.
Open it, Barrows.
Yes, sir. Hi, Bags. Hey, guy. Numbers inside?
Joey, you said you wouldn't come back.
Why, you double-crossing skunk.
Drop that gun, what?
And a pig's eye, I will. Numbers faded cops and stars.
You want me? You come and get me.
Hit the floor, Bags. Hit it. Under the table, quick.
Come on, Lane. Your boy is dead. You're through. So's Lewis. We're taking him today, too.
Bags, okay, Bags?
I think so.
They promised to protect you, too, Bags.
Last call, Lane. You come out or we're coming in. All right, boys. In we go. Fire!
It's safe, Bags. They can come out now.
Hey, Joey. Where they keeping you?
Hotel. You move in with me. And hey, guess what? You know that leaves the grass I told you about? Well, the DA give me it for a present. I ain't got very far in it yet, but that Brooklyn fellow who wrote it sure knew an awful lot of words. But we'll have time to study 'em, Bags. Lots of time. Well, we're going for a while.
Crime does not pay. Lionel
Lionel Stander, who was starred as Joey the Poet Barrows in Between the Dark and the Daylight, will be back with you in just a moment. Now here in person is Lionel Stander.
In his way, Joey the Poet is a tragic character, as any comic character is, as soon as he becomes involved in circumstances he cannot understand or control. But there's more to this story in my mind than just Joey and his quirk for poetry, Longfellow's poetry. If Joey, and the thousands of real people like him, had the chance for training, for learning, for understanding, the benefit to all of us would be almost boundless. But they don't have that chance. And so we lose them to bitterness, to a kind of slavery, in so many cases to the underworld. Once we root out the causes of this waste, once we see to it that our communities provide the proper opportunities for all, we will have gone far toward the day when it will no longer be necessary to point out that for ourselves, as well as for Joey the Poet, crime does not pay.
Thank you, Mr. Stander. Crime Does Not Pay is written by Ira Marion and directed by Mark C. Loeb, with music composed and conducted by John Garth. Technical advisor is Burton B. Turkis. The events, characters, and names used in the story you've just heard are fictitious. Any similarity is purely coincidental.
Crime Does Not Pay.
Let's see. Enders, Esther... Oh, here she is. Audrey Eddings.
That's her, all right. Everything there?
Correspondence, her letters, carbons of your answers, her basic card, description, age, and financial condition. How did she tell you she loved you, Ronnie, darling?
Pretty warm. Not for your eyes, sweetheart.
You do trust me, don't you? Leaving all these files in my custody while you're traveling the circuit?
And it looks like a wedding this trip, Nancy. Little Audrey is getting impatient. She wants a ceremony for her money.
What do I care how many of them you marry, darling? As long as you and their checks keep coming back to me.
In the interest of good citizenship and law enforcement, we present Crime Does Not Pay, based on the famous Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer series of short subjects. In just a moment, you will hear Beauty and the Beast, starring Everett Sloane. Now, Crime Does Not Pay, starring Everett Sloane as Ronnie Farrell in Beauty and the Beast. Ronnie Farrell was the kind of man many women seem to have a weakness for. Even Nancy Wood, his steady girl, would admit that. Still, Ronnie wasn't handsome. He wasn't big and tall and strong. In fact, Ronnie could give the impression, and very easily, that he needed care and a great deal of mothering. Ronnie gave that impression quite often. It was his business to do so. And as in most business operations, Ronnie's called for filing cabinets, clear, precise records, and the morning mail.
Oh, here, take this letter, Miss Wood.
Where to, the files or the wastebasket?
Active file, Miss Wood. Very active indeed. This one enclosed a $50 check. Ronnie, darling, I hope this will help toward the doctor bills. When will I see you again, sweetheart? In haste, but with all my love, Lucy.
I like the style of that. All the essentials, both love and money, and not one wasted word.
You're so right, darling.
Ready for the answer?
Yes, sir, Mr. Farrell.
Let's see. Dear Lucykins. Oh, I checked that against her card in the file, Nancy. I think that's her special pet name, but there's another Lucy, so be sure and check.
And no kidding. Go on.
Make it Form 3A and put a copy in the file. Sign it the usual way.
Right. Next?
Next is Rebecca Andrews.
Remittance enclosed?
No, this one we're playing for a big haul, remember?
Oh, that Rebecca. How's the letter?
Well, I think, in fact, I'm sure Rebecca is due for a visit. Put her on the route sheet for the next swing around the circuit.
So noted, boss.
And now, Audrey. Audrey Edding.
Uh-huh, a remittance.
About half its usual size. Get Audrey's file, will you, dear?
Mm-hmm. Think there's trouble ahead?
Maybe.
Let's see. Enders, Esther. Here she is. Audrey Edding.
Oh, that's her, all right. Everything there?
Correspondence, her letters, carbons of your answers, her basic card, description, age, and financial condition. How did she tell you she loves you, Ronnie, darling?
Pretty warm. Not for your eyes, sweetheart.
You do trust me, don't you? Leaving all these files in my custody while you're traveling the circuit?
Looks like a wedding, this trip, Nancy. Little Audrey is getting impatient. She wants a ceremony for her money.
What do I care how many of them you marry, darling, as long as you and their checks keep coming back to me.
Oh, well, we'll both keep coming back to you, darling. Don't you worry about that. Let's have a look at that road map, hon.
Here you are. Which way around this time?
I think... Yes, this way. Yes, definitely. You see, Rebecca lives here and Audrey here. So I can drop in on Rebecca first and then wind up the trip with Audrey. The traveling salesman in person. And all I've got to sell is just my own poor self.
Another cream tonight, Ronald, dear?
No, thank you, Rebecca. Too much liquor isn't good for me.
You're sure it isn't your heartbeat?
No, not that way. I have a different kind of heart trouble, Rebecca, darling.
Please, Ronald, don't say things you don't mean just because you know I'll be happy hearing them.
Rebecca, we've known each other how long now?
Over 2 years. Just a little over 2 years.
And you're not an unattractive woman, correct?
I hope so, Ronald.
And forgive me for being blunt, my dear, but have I ever even tried to put a hand on you?
That's true. You haven't.
Does that mean anything, dear? Nothing at all?
It could mean several things.
For instance?
That you don't think I'm worth it.
Don't even say that. Don't even think it. You're a very exciting woman, you know that.
Or you could feel only respect for me.
No, that's not true either. You know by now that I'd marry you in a minute. If it was possible.
Why isn't it possible?
I'd rather not discuss that.
You're not married, are you, Ronald?
No. Would I be married and speak to you like this, feeling as I do?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Why do you hesitate, Ronald?
You really want me to tell you?
Yes, I do.
All right, then. It's because I couldn't support you the way you should be supported. Not even in the style to which you're accustomed right now.
Then it's only my money.
Only money?
Ronald, if you had sufficient capital to salve your foolish pride,
I wouldn't hesitate for one moment.
Ronnie, dear, when you come back from your next trip, you and I will visit my lawyer.
Lawyer? What for?
They'll have the papers ready. I'll make you a settlement, my dear. And after that...
After that, it'll be Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Farrell. That's for sure, my sweet. That's for sure. Well, lady, what's your wish tonight?
Why, Ronnie, have you seen the first star?
Oh, Audrey, my love, when I have your eyes to look at...
Never mind that. Look at the road, darling, and we'll both wind up in the ditch.
Love in a ditch with you.
Ronnie.
Yes, Audrey, darling?
Do you make
I chit-chat like this, you're either evading something or stalling for time. Which is it?
You know me rather well, don't you?
Stop it, darling, and answer my question. Which is it?
You win, sweetheart. I'm stalling.
Why?
Because I'm trying to find out the answer to a question without asking the question.
A question? For instance, how long am I going to put up with your antics?
Audrey.
That's a pretty good question, you know, darling. After all, I've been, shall we say, contributing to your income for several months. I think I made it clear the last time that this won't go on forever.
Audrey, please, this sort of
Let's
talk...
be frank, Ronnie, darling. I'm not as young as some, nor as attractive. That goes for you, too, you know. Together, we'd probably be decently happy. That's the sum of it.
A perfect statement, and at the perfect moment. Also, an answer to my unasked question.
Ronnie, why are you stopping? Why here?
For several reasons. Audrey, you just said you wanted to marry me, hadn't you?
I suppose I have.
That answers my question. Now then, just a few yards up the road, you see that gate and the sign?
Stop the mystery, Ronnie.
No, answer the question, sweet.
Of course I see them. I can't read the sign, though. Not in this moonlight.
Well, come along, then. Let's walk up to where it will be readable. No, stay there, darling. At a moment like this, let me at least come round and open the door for you.
All right, Sir Walter Raleigh. For goodness sake, get it done with.
Your Majesty, if you will but a light.
Thank you, kind sir. All right, now. With the heels I'm wearing, more than 50 yards on this road will be plain murder.
No need to worry. I just didn't want to block the driveway. That's why I parked back there.
It is quiet, though. And the moonlight on that thing. I ought to know better, Ronnie, but, well, I'm just incurably romantic.
Okay, Audrey, darling. Now, can you read the sign?
I guess so. David Pierce, Justice of the Peace. Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie.
That's right, sweet. And he's expecting us. Will you join me in a wedding, Miss Effie? Nancy! You home, Nancy?
Am I home, Ronnie? Oh, Ronnie, I'm beginning to miss you on these jaunts you take. I really am.
Company propaganda affecting you, Nancy?
Maybe. Papa bring home the bacon?
Papa brought home a copy of the paper. Better than bacon.
Ronnie, you did marry her.
Yeah, I did that.
Which one?
Audrey, according to plan.
What, no honeymoon?
Oh, sure, we had that. A weekend. And then poor Ronnie had to go right back to work. The life of a traveling salesman is tough, Nancy. Real tough.
You received a small communication while you were away, dear.
So? You open it?
I opened the telegrams, dear, remember? It's the letters you reserved for your eyes alone.
Where?
Oh, in here on the desk. How do you explain a husband's absences from home? Not as easy as a fiancé's.
Oh, Audrey believes me. Now that I'm married to her and have my dower right in 1/3 of her property, she believes everything I tell her. She's quite a beautiful little wife. Is this the wire?
Uh-huh. See? Settlement papers all drawn, awaiting your return. Hurry, my darling. Love, Rebecca.
She really did it.
You didn't think she would? A large settlement?
I expect so.
And you had to go and marry the other one.
Look, remember what you said before this last trip, Nancy? You don't care how many I marry as long as I come back to you.
Ronnie, you wouldn't dare.
Wouldn't I? Why not? Who'll ever know? And when it's all done, we'll have them both in the bag, darling. We'll have their dough, both of them. And they'll have some beautiful memories. A fair exchange, I'd say. A fair exchange.
In just a moment, Crime Does Not Pay will continue with Beauty and the Beast. Now we continue with Crime Does Not Pay, starring Everett Sloane as Ronnie Farrell in Beauty and the Beast. Just as Ronnie Farrell liked to express it, everything went according to plan. Ronnie kissed Nancy goodbye, temporarily, of course, and joined Rebecca in matrimony, not neglecting to visit several of his numerous other fiancées along the route. And most important, not neglecting to obtain the settlement from Rebecca before the final ceremony was performed. And then, much to Ronnie's surprise, Rebecca seemed to change a little.
Rebecca.
Yes, dear?
You know, it's 2 weeks now since I did a lick of work. Don't you think it's high time I started on my next trip?
I've told you, dear, you don't have to work so hard anymore.
Yes, but, well, I like my work. I enjoy it.
Don't you enjoy being with me?
Oh, yes, but a man can't just, well, idle his life away.
You have money now, Ronnie, dear. A nice sum. Why not enjoy it?
But I feel so useless. I want to be out and traveling.
Are you sure you don't want just to be out and traveling away from me?
Rebecca.
Why don't you answer my question, darling?
Well, of course I don't want to be away from you.
Ronnie.
Yes, dear?
You're a liar, darling.
Rebecca.
I knew from the beginning I couldn't hold you, but I thought it would be longer than 2 weeks.
But, my dear...
No, don't say anything. Let me finish. You're bored and restless with your small-town wife. You have money now, my money, but no place to spend it. And you never think of spending it on me. You haven't even bought me a wedding present. You kissed me as if I were the maid, and you snatched the kiss behind the kitchen door. You're charming, Ronnie, but you're a rotten liar. You don't love me, and I don't believe you ever loved me.
Rebecca, of all the silly, hysterical, foolish things
so
to
I'm
say...
silly and hysterical. You didn't say that 2 months ago.
I said a lot of things then. You want to review them, dearest?
No, I don't. But I think I will ask my lawyers to review that settlement. I thought I bought myself a loving husband, not a sneering
That's about all I'll take, Mrs. Farrell. This whole argument started when I said I wanted to get back to work.
In order to get away from me.
In order not to be lazy and wasteful. You can't make up your mind what you want, a lapdog or a husband. And until you do make up your mind, don't expect to find me around this house.
Ronnie, where are you going? You haven't finished your breakfast.
I'm going out. And don't expect me back for some time.
Ronnie! Come back! Come back! No, I won't. I won't scream. I won't. I'll get him back. I will.
Ronnie? You want me, Audrey, dear?
Almost ready to go.
In a minute. Finishing my coffee. Oh, darling, you look lovely today.
Only today?
Always. And your coffee is excellent.
Then why don't you drink more of it?
Why don't I?
Yes, dear. Why aren't you around with your loving wife more often? Sit down, dear.
Yes, dear.
Of course, there's one advantage to having a husband who's away as much as you are. We don't get a chance to be bored with each other, do we?
Well, no, we certainly don't.
And then there's the other side of the picture, too.
While the master's away,
Who knows?
back door this time in the morning. I'll get it, dear. Finish your coffee.
Thanks, dear.
How do you do?
My name is Mrs. Ronnie Farrell.
You're what? Now, may I have your name again? There's no need for you to be frightened, you know.
I said my name is Mrs. Ronald Farrell.
But I'm Mrs. Ronald Farrell.
Oh, no. Oh, she couldn't have.
He's here. I followed him yesterday. I didn't get up the courage until today. I came to the back door.
While I get out the front door. Ronnie, my boy, make yourself plenty scarce and fast. Oh, Nancy, hon. That I would like to have seen when those two biddies came into Audrey's dining room and found the bird had flown.
You're something of a stinker, aren't you, darling?
Well, I'm not in this business, dear, for anybody's health except my own.
You know, darling, I think I'm beginning to like your wives. From what you told me about them and what I found in your confidential files.
You like them? You read those files?
Oh, Ronnie, please, you're not that naive. You didn't really think I stayed away from those letters, did you?
No, I suppose I didn't, really.
So, from what I know about Rebecca and Audrey, I rather like them. Rebecca's sweet in her way.
No.
And Audrey has a kind of whimsy overlaid on a sentimental wisdom.
Well, what's all this leading up to, Nancy?
That I think you're something of a louse, Ronnie, dear.
Well, this we've known for a long time.
And I don't trust you one little bit. Well, now that you're a bigamist, and I have letters from your wives to prove it, and I know where your wives are and can reach them any time.
What are you driving at, Nancy?
Money, darling. Lots of money. Which you're going to get for Nancy by going back to Rebecca and Audrey, using your charm to get their forgiveness and their bankrolls.
I can't. I won't.
Bigamy's roughly 10 to 20 years in this state, darling. I looked it up.
But you've always shared with me, Nancy.
Yes, dear. And now I'll let you have a salary and a small cut of the profit. I'm running the show now, darling, so on your way, salesman. Let's see how you like to crawl for your life, Casanova.
Rebecca, it's me, Ronnie. Open the door, dear. I'm back. Rebecca!
Nobody home there, mister. Nobody been there for days.
Oh, well, I'm Mr. Farrell. Remember me?
Yeah, I know your face, I guess. She ain't there. No use knocking.
Well, didn't she leave any word for me?
Not for you nor nobody. Not even the milkman. I turned off the milk for her myself. And it seemed she was staying away for a bit. You need her bad. Why don't you see your lawyers? They ought to know where she is.
Audrey! Anybody home?
Looking for Miss Hetty, mister? Hey, you're the fella she married. I saw you once on the front porch.
Yes, I'm her husband. Has she been gone long? I lost my key. I can't get in.
Oh, I can tell you're not married long. My husband climbed right through the dining room window. Not that I'd be out when he came home.
Look, do you have any idea where my wife has gone?
I wouldn't that, Mr. Farrell. I'm a great one for minding nobody's business but my own. Still, I don't mind telling you that for the past few days, another woman's been living with her. Woman that cried a lot. The two of them looked so grim you'd think they was heading for an execution or somebody's funeral or something.
I told you, Ronnie, you don't get in. Not until you show me they've forgiven you. Greenback forgiveness.
This is my apartment, Nancy. I want in.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm holding the fort and the mail. Checks included.
Cut it out, Nancy. I'm warning you.
And when the checks stop, oh, what the Sunday supplements will pay for this story. With letters attached. An active file of 500 gals. All contributors. I had no idea your territory was so wide until I checked the file.
I'm coming in.
Stop it, Ronnie. I'm shutting the door.
I said I'm coming in. Yeah. In fact, I am in.
So what? You're in. Okay.
Now, Miss Nancy Wood, let's begin at the beginning.
That was a long time ago.
Was it? Seems like just yesterday. Sit down, Miss Wood.
I'll stand.
I said sit down.
I won't.
Sit down.
Where do you think this gets you? You think I'll keep quiet when I...
Once you get out of here? You really think you will get out of here, Nancy, dear?
Ronnie.
I often wondered these past few days what you'd sound like on the receiving end of the beating you deserve.
I deserve. Ronnie, no. Don't touch me. No! Don't touch me, I said. No.
Somebody should have done it.
Yeah. Oh, and go. My throat.
You were beautiful, weren't you? But you die easy. Easy. Yes. They'll all die easy.
Not too easily, Ronnie. Now we'll have you for murder as well as bigamy.
Audrey. Rebecca.
Ronald, I never thought you'd really kill that girl.
Just let me get my hands on
Don't
you.
move, Ronnie.
I couldn't possibly miss at this distance unless I want to.
No, don't shoot. Shoot, please don't shoot.
Use the phone, will you, Rebecca? Like we planned. Call the police.
Yes, of course, Audrey.
Don't let me go. I'll give you back.
Our self-respect? You couldn't. The only way we could get that back is to take you in ourselves. But we didn't expect to take a killer. Sit down, Mr. Farrell. The Mrs. Farrells will keep you company for a while.
Police, this is Miss Rebecca Andrews. Please come at once. I'm holding my husband for you. He's just committed murder as well as bigamy.
Fine does not pay.
Everett Sloan, who was starred as Ronnie Farrell in Beauty and the Beast, will be back with you in just a moment. Now, here in person is Everett Sloan.
It's customary at the close of this program to point a moral. Well, looking back at Ronnie Farrell and his kind of man, of which there are too many in this world, I think a word is called for to the nice, decent, unsuspecting women who pay in self-respect as well as in money when crimes like Ronnie's come to light. True, loneliness and emotions take command at times when the head ought to rule the heart. It's the old story of look before you leap and think first before you act. More, if you think about this type of crime and criminal for a moment, you'll see, I'm sure, to what a great extent it's true that for the sinned against, as well as for the sinner, crime does not pay.
Thank you, Mr. Sloan. Crime Does Not Pay is written by Ira Marion and directed by Marks B. Loeb, with music composed and conducted by John Gart. Technical advisor is Burton B. Turkis. The events, characters, and names used in the story you've just heard are fictitious. Any similarity is purely coincidental.
Crime does not pay.
But, Kit, I can't understand it. A man with your talents, your brilliance, to do the things you've done.
I don't expect you to understand. Perhaps the usual and honest ways of making money are too dull for me and too slow.
Making money? Kit, don't you realize you've been stealing?
You know my motto by now. Never give a sucker an even break, because if you don't take him, somebody else will.
In the interest of good citizenship and law enforcement, we present Crime Does Not Pay, based on the famous Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer series of short subjects. In just a moment, you will hear All American Fake, starring Sidney Blackmer. And now, Crime Does Not Pay, starring Sidney Blackmer as Taylor Dunn, alias Kit Marlowe, in All American Fake. Each year, each passing season brings to Americans a new crop of heroes. For some reason best known to ourselves, Americans love to honor the young men and women who swim better than all the others, hit a tennis ball harder or a baseball farther, or make more touchdowns than anybody else. These are our native heroes. Taylor Dunn was well aware of this. He was aware, too, that Americans hate to admit that they've been taken for a ride or outsmarted at anything. And Taylor Dunn was well aware that he had a remarkable physical resemblance to a well-known American hero. These three facts were a combination which helped Mr. Dunn immeasurably in his business.
Boy, oh boy, a real Garrison finish. How many seconds left to play?
50, the announcer said. But I'll never understand why they take time out of the moment like this.
Yeah.
Seems to me with seconds down and goal to go, a team would keep hammering until they put the ball over.
It's quite simple, Ragged, old man. This is the point where the quarterback wants help from the coach. So they call timeout, and a substitute comes in with instructions.
That sure builds up my blood pressure.
What a spot for a coach. Field goal would be easy. Just tie the score. Touchdown and win. But State's line may hold it.
Here comes Weston out of the
We'll know in a minute.
Oh, I hope it's a line buck off tackle. They'll try that now and kick it. They have to on fourth down.
Western better do something fast.
We will.
Weston's out of the huddle. All right, on my back. He has it. Ready, State through. Comes up a hold-up tackle. Over. He's over. There's the gun. Right up the touchdown. The Western's game 9-6 without the extra.
Brother! How do you like that?
They should have used that power play in the first place.
Hey, you know what you're talking about, don't you, Marlowe?
Well, yes. Now, in my day at Weston...
Hey, are you Marlowe? Kit Marlowe?
Well, that's my name.
That Kit Marlowe?
Well, I confess I am.
Well, I thought you looked familiar.
Well, wait till I tell my boy I belong to the same club as Kit Marlowe of Western University's Rough Riders.
Oh, you think it'll mean anything to the new generation?
Mean anything?
Listen to the man. He doesn't know he's immortal.
Yeah.
Man, I saw you make that 70-yard run against State in your last game. Never forget it as long as I live.
I'm proud to know you, Marlowe. I'm doggone proud.
Oh, thank you, gentlemen. But, well, I guess those days are gone forever as far as I'm concerned.
Oh.
I'm strictly a businessman now.
If I'm not too inquisitive, Marlowe, what is your line?
I guess you'd call it, well, promotion. Sales promotion in a way with a touch of jobbing in it.
Any particular line?
Well, right now, office supplies, you know, stationery, pencils, rubber bands, that sort of thing.
Any real money in that?
There can be. You won't believe this, gentlemen, but right now, my problem is rubber bands.
Oh, you mean you can't get any?
Oh, just the opposite. I could if I could finance the deal.
You mind explaining that?
Oh, not at all. I know where I can buy a carload at 68 cents a pound. Normally, they cost 78. And I've got a customer who will pay $1.25 a pound.
That's not a bad margin, Marlowe. Why don't you swing the deal?
It's a cash operation. I've got to pay cash for the bands in the first place, and unfortunately, all my ready cash is tied up in typewriters of all things.
How much do you need, kiddo boy?
2,000. No, but I wouldn't think
Hold it, my boy, hold it. This is strictly business. I'll write a check for 1,000. McDonald here will do the same thing.
Well,
or a cut of your profit.
Oh, but you gentlemen don't know a thing about
Don't know
me.
a thing? Why, the whole country knows about Kit Marlowe. And that name's good enough for me anytime, any place.
Yes?
I beg your pardon. Is this the Marlowe apartment? Mr. Kit Marlowe?
Yes, I'm Mrs. Marlowe.
My name is Davis. Leon Davis?
Oh, yes, Mr. Davis?
Is your husband at home?
Not right now, I'm afraid.
Oh, I see.
Can I help you?
Well, that is, no, I don't think so. It's about a business deal. I guess only, Mr. Marlowe.
I think you'd better come in and sit down, Mr. Davis.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, nice place you have here, Mrs. Marlowe.
Thank you. Now then, Mr. Davis.
Well, I invested $275 in Mr. Marlowe's stationery business. Something about buying and selling rubber bands.
Rubber bands?
Yes.
Are you sure you have the right Marlowe?
Well, he is Kit Marlowe, the former football player, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Oh, then he's the right Marlowe. I remembered him distinctly from his pictures in the papers. I saw him several times, and when he told me he needed cash for a quick turnover, I let him have what I had, with the understanding that I'd get back $350 in 1 week.
And now, Mr. Davis?
Well, it's been over a month, Mrs. Marlowe, and I haven't seen your husband since. I need that money, Mrs. Marlowe. You see,
My wife, she's sick. I thought the extra 75 would help. I can't wait any longer. I've got to have my money.
Look, Mr. Davis, if you go to his office and ask him there...
I tried to do that, Mrs. Marlowe, but there isn't any Marlowe in the whole building at the address he gave me. And nobody ever heard of him ever being there.
And that poor little man, Kit. I felt so sorry for him.
The world is full of poor little men like that, Helen. They'll always be little and they'll always be poor.
I told him I was sure he had the wrong Marlowe. After all, you've never been in the rubber band business in your life.
Did you get rid of this Davis, dear?
Oh, I convinced him it must be another Marlowe. Someone he only thought was the football player.
Oh, he brought that up, did he?
Yes, but he went away after a while.
That's fine.
Kit,
Yes, dear?
he's not the only one who's been here.
What?
I haven't told you. I didn't want to bother you, but... Kit, they all tell the same story. They all say it was the football player.
Can I help it if some swindler is using my name?
And they all talk about recognizing you from the newspaper picture.
Now, look, Helen, my face isn't so out of the ordinary that someone with a faint resemblance couldn't impersonate me. You don't think for 1 minute, dear, that
I'm sorry, dear. Maybe I did doubt you for a minute. After all, we've been married nearly 2 years, and I've never seen your office. And I recognized you from the newspaper pictures, too.
Sorry, darling.
Of course not, dear. You forgive me?
Without the asking. Yes? Yes, this is Marlowe. Oh, hello. What's on your alleged mind, old man? I see. Glad to hear it. And the check is certified. Good, then I can get the cash in the morning. Right. Meet you there in 20 minutes. No rest for the weary, darling. I have to go out for a little while.
Don't you ever stop working, dear?
Back as soon as I can. Have to see a fellow about some typewriters. Bye, darling.
Bye. Oh, hello, Martha. Well, this is Helen Marlowe. I hate to bother you, but you know about these things. Tell me, if a person wanted to learn the whereabouts of a famous graduate of a college, how would you go about it? You write to the Alumni Association? I see. Well, thank you, Martha. No one special. I'm just interested in learning the whereabouts of a football player I had a crush on a long time ago. Yes?
Mrs. Kit Marlowe?
Yes, I'm Mrs. Marlowe.
My name is Phil Latigan, Miss Marlowe. I'm from headquarters. My credentials.
I see.
May I come in?
Yes, of course. Isn't this where I ask you for your warrant, Mr. Latigan?
There's nothing as drastic as that necessary, Miss Marlowe. You see, you wrote a letter. I'm the answer to that letter.
Oh. I think you'd better sit down, Mr. Latigan.
Thank you.
Now, about a letter.
Yes, to the Alumni Association of Western University. You asked concerning the whereabouts of Kit Marlowe, the famous Kit Marlowe, that is.
Yes, so I did. How does it happen that you have the answer?
Because my section at headquarters has been interested in the same problem. I'm head of the fraud squad, Mrs. Marlowe.
Oh? Well, go on, Mr. Latigan.
It's quite simple. The Kit Marlowe who went to Western University is still there, teaching physical education. And any other man who says he's that Marlowe is practicing a fraud. And if he's the man we think he is, he's obtaining money under false pretenses. In less polite language, Mrs. Marlowe, we're pretty certain that the man you married is a confidence man and a swindler.
In just a moment, Crime Does Not Pay will continue with All American Fake. Now, we continue with Crime Does Not Pay, starring Sidney Blackmer as Taylor Dunn, alias Kit Marlowe, in All American Fake. When Helen Marlowe recovered from the first shock of learning that her husband was literally not the man she thought he was, she took the only action which seemed possible to her. She faced her husband in their living room and stated flatly,
Kit, we're through.
I think you're being foolish, Helen. We've had a good life together. I believe we loved each other. Aren't you being just a trifle too squeamish?
I'm married to you, and I don't even know your right name.
Will it make you feel any better to call me Taylor Dunn instead of Kit Marlowe? Our marriage is perfectly legal in any case, you know.
Thank you for keeping me an honest woman. Legally, at any rate.
You're very welcome.
You seem to think you've been clever, not criminal.
I don't consider it criminal. It isn't any worse than taking the sheep in the stock market, is it?
People go into the market at their own risk.
People go into any deal at their own risk. That's my way of looking at it.
Then you won't give back the money.
Why should I?
Will you give me back my good name and my pride?
If you insist, my dear. Of course, I'll always have a soft spot for you, no matter what I'm doing or where I may be.
Thank you again. Will you be getting out of town now?
On account of your friend, Detective Lieutenant Ladigan? I doubt it. There's not a thing Ladigan can do about me until someone signs a complaint. And no sucker wants to tell the world that he is one.
Thank you, one and all. You've met lovely Erica Stalzing, Hollywood's latest importation from old Vienna, and that newest scribe among the syndicated scribblers, Lou Daniels. But just a moment. There's one more guest present here tonight who I know you'll get a great kick out of seeing. Western University's most famous graduate, Kit Marlowe! Kit, come on, boys, take a bow! That's it, take a bow. Thank you, Kit. All right, Maestro, on with the dance. Marlowe, I don't think we've ever met.
No, but I know your face. How are you, Daniels?
Hi, good. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm here by royal command. Movie royalty, that is.
Well, is that so?
Yes, Erica, Miss Stolzing, asked me to bring you over to her table.
Oh, that is an honor. Lead the way.
Good. Come on along. Excuse me. Pardon me. Erica, my dear, your wishes are law. May I present the great Kit Marlowe?
This is a pleasure, Miss Stolzing.
I'm so happy, Mr. Marlowe, that you would be so good to join us. My escort, Mr. Leffen.
Well, how do you do, sir?
How do you do?
Pleased to sit down.
Yes, sit down.
There's so much I want to ask you.
Oh, thank you. Ask away, Miss Stolzing.
Folks, pardon me for barging in like this, but I've just got to say hello to Kit there.
To me, Lieutenant?
Well, Kit, don't you remember me? That Navy game when you knocked me cold. Me, Bugsy Johnson.
Oh, Bugsy, of course.
I thought you remembered.
All this navy blue and gold braid had me fooled for a moment. It's good to see you.
Look, I've got to get back to my table, Kit. Honeymoon. But call me, will you? I'm at the Carteret. Not too early, though, will you?
Well, I'll try, Bugsy. I'll try. A great football player in his day, that fellow.
And you, how you say, knocked him cold, Mr. Marlowe?
Well, he hit the ground hard, too hard. All in fun, though.
Oh, I think, Mr. Marlowe, to you, a lot of things are fun.
Knowing you is fun, Miss Stolzing.
Oh, that's wonderful. No one has said that to me before. Oscar, we will see more of this wonderful man, much more. Lou, darling, you are so sweet to bring him to me.
Any time at all, darling, any time at all. Just point the fellow out and you shall have him on toast from your Uncle Lou Daniels.
Kit, darling, you look worried. Don't you think he looks worried, Oscar?
He looks normal to me.
Look, Erica, you're wonderful, but there's not a thing you could do, understand?
But this is nonsense. When the American man says such things, it is money troubles. This much I've learned already, and in Hollywood I'm not yet. I'm right, Oscar?
The Queen is always right, my dear.
So now, Kid tells Weema, Oscar, and I will fix.
Oh, I'll be all right in a few days.
But this is so foolish. You tell us we fix. Now, today, I have money. Oscar has so much money he does not know what to do with it.
Not quite that much, Eric.
Well, I couldn't let you...
But you will. Now you tell us.
Well, since you insist, I'm in the stationery business. In my pocket, I have acceptances on $90,000 worth of typewriters for a large company. But I don't have the cash to get the typewriters from the manufacturer.
Oh, what does this mean, Oscar? Typewriters, acceptances?
Now. May I see those acceptances, Marlowe?
Well, here they are.
Yes. They look all right to me. You sure these signatures are genuine?
They better be.
Wait. Both of you, wait. I'll be right there.
Oh. What is she up to?
Who knows? She's Erica Stolzing, the one and only. Now, look here, Marlowe. Can you be in my office tomorrow morning at 11?
Of course.
Good. I have a group of associates. We finance operations like yours. Come in then. I'll have the papers drawn in blank. We can make a deal, and you'll get the money.
Kid, darling. Here, take this. I show this businessman friend of mine $2,000. All the cash I have for now. But this is Steve. He must be caught. If you are a policeman, Mr. Latigan, you will put him in prison.
I'd like to, Miss Stolzing. I've been after him for months. Now, if you'll sign the complaint...
Complaint? Of course I complain.
You understand, of course, you'll have to appear against him.
Appear? Oscar, what does it mean, this appear?
In court, Erica. On the witness stand.
But I cannot. This I cannot do.
Why not, Miss Stolzing?
Oh, this will be very good. 2 weeks I'm in this country, not yet in Hollywood I am. And I'm taken in by this petty thief.
Petty? $60,000 besides your own $2,000?
Neither one of you'll sign the complaint.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Latigan. Not quite that fast. $60,000 is big money. Now, is there any way I could avoid, the appearance in court?
Well, if we persuaded him to plead guilty, you might avoid the worst of the publicity.
All right, Latigan. I'll go along with you myself. I think our Mr. Marlowe, or whatever his name is, needs a lesson.
How about it, Mr. Liggett? Has this Marlowe ever been back here at the club?
Oh, we haven't seen a sign of him. He knows what would happen if McDonald and I laid eyes on him. $1,000 bills don't grow on trees.
You get around, Mr. Daniels. Can't you help us?
Well, the fellow's dropped out of sight completely. But it's sure a laugh. Leopards taken for $60,000. And Erica.
You thought he was really Marlowe, too, didn't you?
I sure did. But he didn't get one red cent of my money.
Look, Mrs. Marlowe.
Miss Henderson now, if you don't mind.
Right, Miss Henderson. Is there anything you can tell us of his whereabouts?
I haven't seen him since I threw him out. But his right name is Taylor Dunn, if that's any help to you.
Help to us? Holy smoke, at last we got a break. Okay, Washington, this is Latigan. Hello, Higgins. Did you find anything? So he was caught once. I get it. First offense, suspended sentence. Fingerprints, of course. Wonderful. Look, send me a copy, will you? I'll start the routine inquiries. We'll get that fella if we have to circularize every post office and substation in the country. Let's say it again. Slowly now. Taylor Dunn, served hitch in Army. Honorably discharged with rating as Master Sergeant. Higgins, you run a check for me on all recent re-enlistments in the United States Army. This'll be a pleasure, Captain. A real pleasure.
I don't know how you feel, Latigan. This must have been a merry chase. And strangely enough, he's a good soldier. A real leader in his way.
Too bad. Maybe he should have stayed in the Army in the first place. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock. So you push your men, Captain. I'd hate to lose Mr. Dunn Marlowe now.
Right. All right. Detail, fall in. This is the operation, men. Sergeant Dunn will report here from the pistol range very shortly. He'll be carrying his sidearm. We want no trouble, but we'll take no chances. You've each been issued 10 rounds. If he resists arrest, fire over his head. Then let him have it, but try to avoid a vital area. Is that clear? And don't fire unless I give the word. Very well, then. Martin, outside the window just back of my desk. White, your position is across the road facing the front door. You'll find plenty of cover over there. Siegel, there's plenty of room behind the filing cabinet. Carter, take your post in my private office. Leave the door open a little so you can hear and see. All right, men, on the double.
You take no chances, do you?
You'll have a 45 with them. They make a nasty hole in a man. Hello, here's our pigeon.
Sergeant Dunn reporting, sir. I was told on the pistol range you wanted me, sir.
I don't, but Lieutenant Latigan does.
Lieutenant?
Yes, Dunn, alias Kit Marlowe. Lieutenant, Metropolitan Police.
I'm afraid I don't understand, Lieutenant. I've done nothing.
You can save that not guilty plea for your arraignment. You're charged with fraud, impersonation, and taking money under false pretenses. You're under arrest.
I don't think you can do this, Lieutenant. I'm in the Army.
We know you expected to find cover in the great anonymity of the Army. But the Army doesn't want your kind loose any more than civilians do. You've been released to us in my custody. Ready?
Captain, don't let him do this. You'll make me use my gun. Martin, Siegel, Carter, show yourself. And the door is covered from across the road, Don. Good tactics, Captain. My compliments.
Look out, Latigan! Don't touch that pistol! Don!
Sorry, Dunn. Learned my judo in the Marines. Thanks for everything, Captain. I think I'll come quietly now.
Crime does not pay.
Sidney Blackmer, who was starred as Taylor Dunn, alias Kit Marlowe, in All American Fake, will be back with you in just a moment. Now, here in person is Sidney Blackmer.
I'm sure you'll be interested to learn that Taylor Dunn did plead guilty and received a sentence of 2 to 5 years in prison. And I think, too, that you had the same feeling listening to his story as I had in playing it, a feeling that this man was not basically bad, that he was misdirected somewhere along the line, and then aided and abetted by two things which are so common in our American life, the adulation of heroes and the eagerness of so many to turn a quick profit without too much worry about the exact methods. This is the kind of public carelessness, the kind of indifference in thinking and in citizenship, which are so fundamental in the growth of so much crime. Believe me, protection against crime begins not in the police station, but in our thinking. The basic responsibility for law enforcement lies not with the policeman on his beat, but with you and me in our everyday lives. Crime does not pay.
Thank you, Sidney Blackmer. Crime Does Not Pay is written by Ira Marion and directed by Marks B. Loeb, with music composed and conducted by John Gart. Technical advisor is Burton B. Turkis. The events, characters, and names used in the story you've just heard are fictitious. Any similarity is purely coincidental.
Crime does not pay.
Yeah, I'll take Lobster Diavolo every time. Nothing like it. Boy, that red sauce.
Sure it ain't the spaghetti, Phil, on account of it looks like rope?
Yeah, could be. Why you use a rope all the time, Phil? A gun or even an ice pick would be quicker. Like today, Puggy almost got away.
Yeah, maybe Dookie's got something, Phil. Look how that jerk fit in my hand.
That's because you're slipping, Tiny. You didn't used to have to stick your hand in their mouths.
Well, that still don't answer Dookie's question.
Yeah, Phil. Why a rope all the time? It's simple, like ABC. We all got records, ain't we? And you carry a loaded piece, when you got a record, it's another felony, ain't it? Carrying concealed weapons, see? Well, I've been wise to the flat feet since I've been a kid. And nobody can prove in no court that you had a weapon on you when all you're carrying is a piece of rope.
In the interest of good citizenship and law enforcement, we present Crime Does Not Pay, based on the famous Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer series of short subjects. In just a moment, you will hear A Piece of Rope, starring Cameron Mitchell as Dukey DeFore. Crime Does Not Pay, starring Cameron Mitchell as Dukey DeFore in A Piece of Rope. There's a school of thought among the men whose job it is to fight organized crime that the old method of searching for clues and obtaining convictions on such evidence is not nearly as effective as attacking from within the organization itself by the use of informers. A typical case is that which involved Dukey DeFore and the gang which made its headquarters in a certain city at the corner of Warrenburg and Paoli Avenues. This organization serviced other groups. They accepted commissions to do certain jobs, as they did on the day Jack Paris told them.
Like I said, this Puggy Jackson is getting too smart for his own good. Like, for instance, what? You ask too many questions sometimes, Pittsburgh. Why don't you behave nice and quiet, like Dukey here? Oh, Dukey, the kid's got a lot to learn yet. He'll learn working with you. Only don't teach him to ask too many questions. Sorry, Jack, I was only asking on account of if we know what he's pulling, we can find him easier. You'll find him? That's what I'm paying you for. Sure, we'll get him okay. They call him Puggy on account of his nose. Some two-bit punk flattened it for him. Now I want him flattened. Complete. Yeah, we'll take care of him. Sure, we'll take care of him. And no body, see? The bulls know he's been trying to cut me out. I don't want nothing to point to me. When we get through, there won't even be a grease spot. And it's a deal? Yeah, sure is. Sure is, Mr. Paris. Sure is. Okay, you got the contract. Just be sure you carry it out. Understand?
Hey, Phil. Phil!
Yeah, Dukey.
Telephone, back in the store.
Okay, I'm coming. Who is it? Wouldn't say. You just asked for Pittsburgh Phil. Know the voice? Sounds a little like Mr. Paris. He got ants in his pants again? Yeah, sounds like it. Well, if we can't find the jerk, we can't take care of him. You know Paris. He thinks he's a big executive. Yeah, I know. Pittsburgh Phil here.
What's wrong with you guys? Do I have to take my business someplace else?
Well, take it easy. We'll get him.
I've been waiting 3 weeks. He hijacked me again last night.
We can't do nothing until we find him.
Don't find him. I'll give you 3 days.
What's he want? Blood out of a stone? Yeah, I thought he was sore. That don't get him nothing. He give us 3 days. We gotta find that Puggy. We'll find him. Tiny's making a contact today. Tiny, that fat overstuffed... When you get as smart as Tiny or as strong, you can talk. Okay, Phil. I didn't mean nothing. Don't bother me now. Okay. I gotta think. Go snatch a car or something. We'll need one for this job anyhow. I beg your pardon. Yeah, sure. So when? I wonder if you could give me some information. You hear that, Dukey? He comes to the corner of Warrenburg and Paoli for information. Yeah. That is, I was told I could find Tiny Schultz around here. Why do you want Tiny? I owe him some money. So Tiny's still Shylocking. What do you know? Well, I'm sure I don't know where Tiny is, but if you let me have what you owe him, I'll see that he gets it. No, I'm very sorry. I gotta see him personal. And who shall I say came calling? Tell him Puggy Jackson. Puggy Jackson? Now that I come to think of it, I think I know where he might be. That's good. Yeah, it's good. Tell you what, Dukey. Yeah, right here. Take this gentleman around to Tiny's usual resorts, and if you don't find him, bring the gentleman to my place in 3/4 of an hour. I'm expecting Tiny there then. Gotcha. I don't like to put you to so much trouble. Oh, any pal of Tiny's is a pal of mine. It's no trouble at all. In fact, pal, it'll be a pleasure to know you better.
Josie, the rest of us girls, well, I think you ought to know how lucky we think you are.
Lucky? Me?
Uh-huh, your own house, a fur coat, and Phil's about the sharpest husband we ever saw.
Oh, I don't know, Ellen. He's like most husbands, I guess. Always dropping things that you got to pick up after him. But I will admit, Phil's anything but stingy.
What business is Phil in, darling?
Contracting, dear.
You mean like road building?
Oh, goodness, no. No, I'm sure that's one business Phil never wants to get mixed up with.
Well, what then, darling? To be perfectly frank, Josie, the girls were wondering, and I said I'd ask you. Seeing as how I know you best, that is.
Well, I don't know if I can describe it exactly, but he takes orders and does things for people, kind of a service company.
But what kind of a company?
Look, why don't you ask him yourself, honey? That's his key in the door.
Hiya, girls.
Hiya, darling.
You know Tiny, Josie, Ellen, this is Tiny Schultz.
Hiya, Josie. Hello, Ellen.
Of all people to call Tiny, for goodness sake.
Sure. Anybody over 250, they call Tiny. And skinny guys, they call Fatso.
Yeah, you're really over 250, Tiny.
300 if it's a pound.
Nothing small about this character. Look, Josie, some of the boys are coming over in a few minutes.
Okay, Mr. Man. What is it tonight? Poker or talk?
Talk, mostly.
Well, don't make a mess.
How can talk make a mess?
Oh, you don't know Phil's gang and their gab fest. Get your hat, dear.
I didn't wear any.
We'll go to a movie, Phil.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Here's a fin. Treat the girl.
Oh, thanks, dear. Come on, Ellen.
Well, Goodbye, all.
Goodbye,
So long.
kid.
Remember what I said, dear. No mess now.
What a dame. What a dame. Well, let's get going, Tiny. Dookie will be here with the jug in 10 minutes.
The usual?
Yeah, straight chair next to the door, big chair facing it.
Yeah.
That way. When the door opens, he'll see only you, and I can get him from behind.
Yeah. How's this?
Okay, sit down and read that newspaper.
How am I doing?
Swell.
What are you using?
Here it is, Tiny, the usual. 4 feet of brand new wash line. Now, all we gotta do is wait.
This the place?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is it, Mr. Jackson.
Not bad. Very nice, in fact. It's kind of quiet.
Oh, they'll be there. Phil said so.
You sort of like this fella, don't you?
He's the best. The best. Let me ring the bell for you.
Come on in, door's open.
We're coming. Go ahead, Mr. Jackson. After you.
Oh, thanks, kid. Tiny!
Come in, Puggy. Been waiting for you. All right.
Give me a hand. Get on him, Tiny.
I'm trying. Ain't stronger than I thought this chicken.
Dookie, lend a hand. Don't make me, Phil. Don't make me. I'm scared. Don't. Couch. Get him on the couch.
Yeah. All right. Twist it. Twist the rope.
I'm trying. Stuff his mouth. Stuff it. He's making too much noise.
Yeah. He's got a mouthful of fist. Twist it, Phil.
Sit on him. Hold him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does it. Brother, this character was strong. Hey, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Look what the dog did to my hand. That fella could get lunch off my bite like that. You got any mercurochrome, Phil?
Iodine's better.
No, it stings too much.
Well, go look in the medicine chest. Josie's got all kinds of junk in there.
I hate iodine. Hope she's got mercurochrome.
Ain't got my wind back yet. Maybe I'm slipping. Nah, you ain't slipping, Phil. You done fine. Dookie, get some of that newspaper, quick. You gonna read the paper? Give me it, will you?
Hey, you got mercurochrome. What are you doing, laying them out in steak?
You heard Josie when she left. No mess on the rug, she said. It's all I need now. Trouble with my wife. You ain't gonna leave him here like this, are you, Phil? You got the car? No, I didn't have no time. I was taking him around the back.
We can use mine. Mine for the night, anyway.
Okay, roll him up. Rest of the rope is under the couch.
Yeah. Here's the keys, Dookie. Go out and start the engine.
Thanks. I'll have the car ready by the time you come out. Okay, usual way, Tiny. Knees up, head down. Put him in a ball. He'll burn better that way. There, how's that, Phil? Good. Stay at the wheel. Come on, Tiny.
You got the gasoline?
Yeah, right here.
Boy, it's quiet out here.
And Dookie and me, we was riding around. We spotted these empty lots. You got them?
By the rope, like a satchel. Funny how a guy who weighs so little could be so strong.
Yeah, this good enough. Now the gas.
That ought to be enough.
Okay, got a match?
Yeah. Well, Here goes.
Come on, let's get out of here. All set, Phil? Yeah, get going. Hey, don't he make a pretty bonfire?
In just a moment, Crime Does Not Pay will continue with A Piece of Rope. Now, we continue with Crime Does Not Pay, starring Cameron Mitchell as Juki DeFore in A Piece of Rope. The vacant lot where Pittsburgh Phil and Tiny left the flaming body of Puggy Jackson was covered with weeds and sumac and littered with tin cans. Half a block away was a row of small houses. From one of those houses came a boy of 16 or so to watch the crackling bonfire. From the back door of another house came Emma Adams, in her hand a pan of water for her dog. Emma saw the flames and the boy standing there. Angrily, pan of water and all, she descended on the boy.
How dare you start a bonfire here? I ought to call the police.
Honest, Miss Adams, I didn't start it, honest.
Just like old boys your age. Do things before you think. When those weeds catch, they'll set fire to the sumac bushes. Everything's dry as a bone. The whole neighborhood could burn down for all you care.
But I didn't do it. I was just watching
That's what you all say. I'm going to put it out.
Okay, put it out. See if I care.
All right. There.
Hey, there's something in that fire. It ain't wood. Miss Adams, stop it. Hey, cut it out, Miss Adams. Somebody will think I hit you. Hey, stop.
What's going on here? What are you up to, young fella?
It's not me. It's not me. There in the fire.
Officer, a dead man in the fire. In the fire.
Oh, for the love of... Stop that yelling now, lady. You're safe, I tell you. Young fella, get to a phone quick now. Call the precinct. Tell him Officer Martin told you. Give him the address. Run now, run. There ought to be a radio car close by.
Weiner, stick with the medical examiner. Let me know when he's through.
Check, Lieutenant.
Now then, Martin.
Like I said, Lieutenant, I heard the lady screaming just as I finished talking to the desk sergeant from the call box up the block, so I beat it over here, and you know the rest, sir.
I wish I did. This the lady, Martin?
Yes, sir. Mrs. Adams. This is Lieutenant Mackenzie, 51st Precinct.
Oh, yes, sir.
You live around here, Mrs. Adams?
Yes, sir. That house, just the edge of the lot.
And as I understand it, you saw the flames and came over here.
Yes. I was so angry. I saw that boy standing here.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he started it, and it's so dangerous in dry weather. I had some water for Skippy. That's my dog. I threw it on the fire. Oh.
And that's all you know?
Yes, sir.
You here see any automobiles just before you saw the fire?
No, sir. I couldn't have. I was in the kitchen with the water running and all.
You, son, you see a car of any kind?
I think I heard a car. I'd see it. Do you know who he is?
No, not yet, son, but we will. Yes, Weiner.
The ME says he was killed and brought here. Strangled. Rope was deep in his neck. Fire didn't reach it.
Oh, can I... That is, may I...
Yes, Miss Adams, you can go. We'll call you if we need you.
Oh, thank you, Lieutenant. Thank you.
Any chance to identify Weiner?
Plenty. His face is okay, and they had his hands inside his legs, so we ought to get fingerprints.
Well, what do you know? A break. All right, tell the boys in the meat wagon they can have him, and we'll see him at the morgue in half an hour.
We got the girl outside, Lieutenant. I showed her the ring we got from him, and she came quick enough.
What's her name?
Jean Jackson, her brother. He's Puggy.
It's Puggy. Fingerprints checked downtown. We better have complete identification anyhow. The DA likes it that way. Bring her in.
Check, Lieutenant. All right, Miss Jackson, this way.
Yes, Mr. Winter.
This is Lieutenant McKenzie.
Sorry to bring you down here this late at night, Miss Jackson, but if this is your brother...
It's his ring. Father gave it to him, had it made. I begged him, but he wouldn't listen.
They never do until it's too late. This way, please.
Do I have to see him?
Someone from the family must make an identification if you'd prefer your father.
My father's dead. Mother just couldn't. I hope she never needs to know.
If you'll do what's necessary, I think that'll be enough.
What's necessary?
Identify, then swear to it on the witness stand when we get the gang that did it. Fourth on the left, Wiener.
Check.
But if I go on the stand, the newspapers...
Maybe you won't have to do it. If you do, maybe we can get the papers to forget your share. This is it, Miss Jackson.
I can't. I can't.
Lift the sheet, Wiener.
Check.
You'll have to look, Miss Jackson. You'll have to.
Yes. It's Puggy. It's Puggy.
All right, Wiener, close it up. Then give me a hand with the girl. Why do they always faint? Does it do any good? So what have we got, Wiener? What have we got?
We got a body, period.
We haven't got that anymore, literally speaking. It was released for burial yesterday.
Then we got a funeral to go to. And watch.
What for? I know who'll be there.
And you know more than I do.
The mother, the sister, a few relations, Pittsburgh Phil Stone, Tiny Schultz, Dookie DeFore.
How do you figure that?
Their handwriting's all over the job. The method. The attempt to dispose of the body. The rope, especially. Those boys know you can't prove a rope is in violation of the concealed weapons law. They never carry guns.
Smart.
Very. But if we start from the idea that they did it...
But why? Puggy never worked in that district.
They were hired, as usual.
Go on.
They have a weak sister in their outfit.
Weak or not, I'd hate to turn my back on any one of them in an alley.
Except Dookie.
Kid?
Right. I've got an idea, Wiener. Dookie doesn't know us. He's never seen either of us. Come along, Wiener. We're going for a little ride. Out to the corner of Warrenburg and Paoli Streets. Okay, Wiener, pull over and park. Leave the engine running.
Check, Lieutenant. Watch yourself, Lieutenant.
Don't worry, I'm a big boy now. Don't move, Dookie. What? Feel it in your back, Dookie. You're through, kid. You're through.
Look, I didn't do nothing. Honest, I didn't.
Don't look behind you. You do, and you'll never see anything again.
Now, please,
shut
honest,
up. Do like I tell you. See that black car across the street?
Yeah.
Okay, start walking nice and easy, just as if you were going for a ride. How we doing?
On schedule, sir.
Don't rush. We don't want no trouble with cops.
What? No trouble?
You heard me, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Look.
What?
Why don't you say something? I never seen you before.
Puggy Jackson never saw you either.
Who's Puggy Jackson? Look, where we going? Where you guys taking me?
What do you care? You're not coming back.
Look, I didn't do nothing. All I did was take orders. You can't blame me if something went wrong.
We got a job to do, that's all. You understand that, Dookie?
Yeah, sure. Look, I got some dough. I got it stashed. You can have it if you let me go. All of it. Nobody will ever know. I'll disappear. Change my name. You can tell your boss you took care of me. I never did nothing, I tell you. Nothing. Just, I was the driver is all. But I never touched anybody. Not even Puggy.
You hear that, Joe? He says he never touched Puggy.
He says.
But I didn't. So you are some of Puggy's boys. But I never touched him. I just drive the car after. Just after I drove the car.
Look, I'll give you the dog, like I said. If you let me live, see? I want to live, you see? And I'll do more. I'll finger the others for you. I'll show you. Pittsburgh Phil and Connie Shaw. They did it. I watched them. They did it. They did it, I tell you. I never laid a hand on them. Honest. Honest. You gotta believe me. You say something, will you? Don't just sit there like a statue or something with a gun in your pocket. Say something. I'll play ball. I'll play ball, yeah. I'll finger him for you. I know lots. More than anybody thinks. Say something. Please, you gotta let me go. You gotta let me go. You gotta.
Should I tell him, Joe?
Yeah, tell him, put him out of his misery.
Okay, might as well.
No, don't shoot. Let that gun alone. Don't take it out, please.
No gun, Dookie. Just my hand in my pocket. Cops never carry guns in their pockets. They might catch it in the lining.
You cops?
Yes. Want to see our badges, Dookie?
Cops. I spilled my guts to cops.
You want to live, don't you, Dookie?
What do you mean?
You want to fry, Dookie?
Fry? Fry? No, I'll talk. Oh, I'll talk plenty. I want to live. Tell me I can live if I sing. Please tell me.
On the radio, Wiener. Tell him to pick up Pittsburgh Phil and Tiny Schultz and turn back. We'll take this punk in with us.
Check, Lieutenant.
Here we go, Dookie.
Dispatcher.
After you sing, home to Mama.
No, you can't do that. I'll talk. Oh, I'll talk, but you got to give me protection. I can't go home. I wouldn't live a day, not if I talk. One way or the other, I'm done. You got to protect me. I'll tell. Everything I know, I'll tell you. But you got to help me. You got to give me protection. I want to live. You got to help me. If I help you, you got to help me. You got to.
Line does not pay.
Cameron Mitchell, who was starred as Dookie DeFore in A Piece of Rope, will be back with you in just a moment. Now, here in person is Cameron Mitchell.
Well, I think it's obvious to everyone that Dookie DeFore became a criminal not so much of his own free will as because of the conditions into which he was born and the friends he made who came into existence in the same poverty-stricken slum areas where Dookie himself first saw the light of day. It follows, then, at least to my way of thinking, that a certain responsibility rests upon all of us more fortunate citizens. Our own complacence, even the shameful little thrills we get when we read of murders and other sadistic crimes in our daily papers, tend to encourage rather than uproot the organized crime which has such a tight grip on so many phases of our national life. And in the last analysis, it falls on us, even more than on our police, to prove to one and all that crime does not pay.
Thank you, Cameron Mitchell. Crime Does Not Pay is written by Ira Marion and directed by Marks B. Loeb, with music composed and conducted by John Gart. Technical advisor is Burton B. Turtis. The events, characters, and names used in the story you've just heard are fictitious. Any similarity is purely coincidental.